Alright guys, what's going on? Jason Sins here. In this video, we're going to be walking through what it actually fucking takes to make 10K per month on OnlyFans. And by the end of this video, you're going to have an absolutely clear path in your mind of what it is you need to achieve in order to make 10K per month. And then you're going to make a decision, okay, this is for me. No, this is not for me. Newsflash, it's fucking easy, so you're going to choose that it's for you. And on top of that, I just want to congratulate you for picking the correct business model, the correct vehicle. You didn't pick some AI dropshipping, you didn't pick AI automation email agency. Believe it or not, I fucking chose that once upon a time. I regret that. Should have just started OFM a lot sooner. And you didn't pick fucking whatever, mysterious PDF business, whatever is going on online, right? You picked OFM, right? Do you know why? Because it's easy. All right, let me break it down for you. Now, before we get into this, I want to make it abundantly clear that this is a theoretical example of what it takes. Results will differ depending on many factors, but this is a guideline to keep in your head, right? So theoretical explanation, man. Okay, so don't be this guy in the comment section, bro, I've made 10 subs and it didn't work for me like that. But guess what? Maybe you just fucking did it wrong. Did that ever occur to you? Now let me show you what it should look like with some very conservative estimations. Now the craziest part about OFM, in order to actually make it 10K per month, this is all it takes. 6 Instagram accounts, 2 X accounts, and 6 Threads accounts, right? That seems pretty easy to make fucking 10K, right? To make 10K, that's all you need marketing-wise, okay? That's like the craziest business model ever. Just open 6 Instagram accounts, 2 Twitter accounts, 6 Threads accounts, and then what? 10K per month? Low-key, yes. Bro, that is the sauce, okay? Now let me get into it. I'm gonna show you exactly how this is going to work. So we're gonna set a goal right now. We're gonna do 9 subs per day, 9 paid subscribers. Don't waste your time with free trial fans. Yes, people make money with free trial fans. If you want to do that, by all means do it. Have I ever done it? I've tried it. Kind of sucks. I consistently try it, keep trying it, keep thinking, oh, maybe it is sauce. But I always just come back to the conclusion that free pages and free subs are just a waste of fucking time. That's not to say you can't make money with it though. It's just a slightly different strategy. So let's get into how we're gonna make 9 paid subs per day. So that means we need 3 subs from Instagram, 3 subs from X, and then 3 subs from Threads per day, right? 3 plus 3 plus 3 is 9. And what does that mean in our account setup, right? That means our Instagram accounts need to bring us half a subscriber per day. That means our Twitter accounts need to bring us 1.5 subscribers per day. And our Threads accounts need to bring us half a subscriber per day. Now, if you ask me, that sounds kind of good. Now, isn't it absolutely crazy that this is all it takes to actually make 10K per month? You can suck this hard at IG, X, and Threads all at the same time, and you're still gonna make 9 paid subs per day, which will take you to 10K per month. Keep in mind, I'm gonna show you exactly how that's done. So if that settles it, I think the outline is clear. 6 IG accounts, 2 Twitter accounts, 6 Threads accounts, 3 subs from each source daily, and then we're looking at 0.5, 1.5, 0.5 subs per account per day. So now you're probably wondering, what could 9 paid subs per day actually look like? And I outlined a few scenarios in month 1, month 2, month 3. And yes, these results may differ for a variety of fucking reasons. Maybe your model has 1 tooth. Maybe your model has veneers. It's gonna make a difference in your sales. I promise you that. So just keep this in mind, guys. There are variables to control. And you as a manager, you learn to control variables in systems. And now we're just gonna walk through the basic fucking system. Okay, so we got zoomed in over here, right? We see X, Threads, IG, right? 3 subs per day each, 3 times 3 is 9. Whoa! Now, before we go even further, we're gonna have to set some things straight, right? The most standard basic pricing you can do in OFM, so $12 per month with a 75% discount in month 1 for new subscribers. So a new subscriber only pays $3. 12 is the base. First month for all new users is $3. So first of all, we're just trying to make the barrier to entry as cheap as possible, right? Because if it's $4, $5, $6 on the first month, it's a bigger decision for these guys to make. For $3, they're just like, okay, $3 out, right? So it's easier for them to make the decision when it's $3, right? But you're at the same time qualifying people, so you're not wasting your time with free trial fans or anything like that. So these guys, they are willing to pay, right? That's the key. Now, what would happen in month 1 if you're bringing consistently 9 subs per day? Okay, so yes, there is a loading time. You're not gonna be making 9 subscribers on the very first day of opening an account. So we're gonna do this like 2 weeks in after that loading period, 2 weeks of the warm up and loading period, and then month 1 fucking starts, okay? So do 9 subs per day times 30, right? That's 270 new paid subs in the month. That means 270 paid subs times 3. That's $810 in subscription revenue. That's how much you're making on people subscribing to your account. Now we take one step further because we have the chatting, and this is where chatting gets important, right? And let's just assume an average spend of $25, right? We have fans that range from $20 spend all the way up to $45 spend. to pick something that's just right in the middle, very common to see, $25 spend per fan, which would mean you would be making $6,750 in message sales. Now that's a total of $7,560 in total account revenue. Not bad, but it's not really what we're here for at the end of the day. Let's check out what happens in month 2. All right, we're here in month 2. What happens in month 2? The exact same thing, same funnel, same accounts, nothing changes. And we're making 3 subs per traffic source per day, a total of 9 subs per day. Okay, so now in month 2, you would still have those 270 new paid subs. They would bring you $810 in revenue. At the same time, from month 1, let's just assume everybody hates your page and only 30% of subscribers actually stay till month 2. If you're wondering what that number is, that's 30% of those 270 paid subs we saw in month 1, right? But this time, they're not paying $3, they're paying $12, right? So 81 times 12, what do we got? $972 in additional subscription revenue. Now, all of a sudden, you have a total subscription revenue, $1,782. And so then if we take all of the subs, right, 270, 81 subs, we have a total sub count of 351 paid subs. Kind of good, not gonna lie. All right, we're getting up there. Assuming the same thing, average spend $25. Okay, we're looking at it, 351 subscribers times 25, boom, $8,775. Now, yes, each one is not going to spend $25. A lot of guys will spend $0. But there will be guys who spend 100. There will be guys that spend 300. Some guys might spend 500. It all depends, right? But on average, if you take the total revenue that you make from the traffic source, then you divide it by the amount of subs you actually got. So that would be the 351, right? And so that's how you actually come to the conclusion of what the average spend is. In this case, we're using 25. And now, all of a sudden in month 2, you just hit 10K. $10,557 in total revenue, and you just turn into fucking Giga Chad, and now life is good. Now it's getting fucking spicy. Now, do you see how much easier it is to actually make 10K per month in month 2 than what it is to make it in month 1? It's just because of a loading period plus subscription revenue. So if you allow yourself some time, time is a great asset. So now we're in month 3. Everything is exactly the same, right? We're making 3 paid subs per day from each traffic source, and nothing is changing. Now, that's a 3-month period of building these accounts. Odds are some of these accounts might actually pop off and do a lot better than this. Now, in this scenario, we're just assuming every account only bringing us half a subscriber, 1.5 subscribers per day. So we're making 9 paid subs per day. What would happen in month 3, right? So in month 3, we have the same thing. Those 270 new paid subs, they come in, they pay $3. Okay, cool, we'll make $810. Then we have those 81 renews, like that's 30% of the previous month that are renewing. Okay, cool, we're making $972 on that side. And then right here, we have those subscribers, the subscribers that came in month 1 that stayed to month 2. And we're just assuming that 50% already is like, okay, fuck this shit, right? So you have 40 subscribers that remain from those guys, right? And they brought you an additional $480 because they paid $12 this month again. We had 81 renewals for month 1, right? But this time, probably not a lot of them are going to stay. These are very conservative numbers, right? 30%, 50% fallout. Yeah. It's OF, it's just the way it goes. But so you see here, now all of a sudden we have $2,262 in total sub revenue. That's quite a bit of money in sub revenue, right? But what are we doing total sub-wise, right? We're making 391 subs total, average spend $25. That's $9,775 in message sales. And now you're making 12K per month. You feel like you're going Super Saiyan, shit's about to pop off. Now, in a 3-month period, that's a very strong performance for any online business model, right? It takes people years to make 10K per month. You're gonna whip it up in less than 3 months, bro. And keep in mind, we're doing a very conservative example here. We're not here to make false hope, right? We're here to just be fucking raw dog real. And now, what would increase your results, right? So how could you make this one step even crazier, right? What would increase your results? It's increase your amount of daily subs. That's like, duh. Increase your chatting performance and ratio. Now, this one gets a little bit complicated, so I'm gonna explain it, right? Now, currently, in month 3, the amount of sub revenue we make in comparison to the sales revenue yields us a 1.4 chatting ratio. That is very common, very mid chatting. Okay, so it's nothing excellent and it's nothing unusual. That's like bare bone basic. And if you still don't understand what this 1-to-4 ratio means, it literally just means chat better so that you make more than $25 per fan. That's it, right? So the better your chatting is, maybe you can get them to spend $27 each, $30 each, $40 each, right? Just chatting ratio. So what else? You can increase the long-term retention of subs, right? Because as we are having fallout every single month, There's a higher percentage of people that stay to month 2, there's a lower percentage that stay to month 3, and so forth. It's progressively getting less and less. So if we could increase that long-term retention and just have a really good experience, well, you're going to be making more money overall. And then lastly, like I mentioned, also time is just an asset, right? Invest time and your accounts will grow. Nobody wants to admit that time is an asset, but it's literally part of the equation, guys. Time is good. Now, to go back to this chatting ratio example, say you had a 1-to-5 chatting ratio instead of the 1-to-4, it means you would be making $13,500 in month 3. If you had a 1.6, you'd be making 15.8K. If you had a 1-to-7 chatting ratio, you'd be making 18K. Is this impossible to achieve? No, it's not. Is it difficult? Yeah, it's a bit difficult. It takes some work, right? But this should give you a clear roadmap of how you're supposed to get to 10K and then what you can do to optimize that one step further. Everybody thinks you need hundreds and hundreds of subs all the time to make bank. You actually don't really need that, right? Like you could literally just do this and then do it for another creator or 3 creators, like get your foot in the door and just fucking go for it, man. So what I want you to understand is that it actually doesn't take that much to make 10K per month on OnlyFans. It's literally just like 9-10 subs a day and you could achieve this. And then if you optimize your chatting one step further, you could be making a hell of a lot more. No, so now the golden question is, how do we actually make this happen? How do we make these 9 paid subs come through, right? 9 paid subs, not that many, right? 3 traffic sources, right? In this example, Twitter is bringing you 1.5 sub per day per account, right? So that's 3 subs. In this example, Threads is bringing you half a subscriber per day per account, right? Very low performance. And then IG is bringing you also half a subscriber per day per account. You're using scale to your advantage. Now I'll let you decide if you think that sounds difficult or if you think it sounds easy. Now, if you're wondering how you can achieve this on a day-to-day basis using Twitter, Threads, and IG, I have this thing called the OFM incubator, right? It's $69 per month. It gives you a boatload of marketing and management SOPs or guides, if you will, that'll outline exactly how you can do this, specifically on IG, Twitter, Threads. And then on top of that, we're doing weekly group calls, so everybody gets a chance to speak to myself and to the other people in the community. Everybody has an open mic. You come in, you talk like, oh, this isn't working. Some guy has the answer. Then one guy comes and he drops some major sauce about this new software he's using. Boom, you learned a shitload. $69 a month. It's a fucking joke. If I were you, I would join. I would check out the SOPs. I would implement it at a small scale and get involved into the community. Join the group calls, speak to us, speak to me. If you have a bunch of questions unanswered, you join that group call. You can speak directly to me. You can ask those questions. Everybody will learn from everybody's questions. So you're very welcome to join. Now, I think that's it for this video, guys. Wishing you health, wealth, and love. That's everything that matters in life, guys. Have a good one. Take care. Bye-bye.